Happy December. I wanted to let you know that the sale has been so successful that we have a lot of folks still wanting to get in on it. So I'm going to actually place another order next week. So if you haven't gotten in on the 50% off sale, you can still get in on it. Now I wanted to share another couple of my favorite things. The official title of this video is Slap Your Mama, Shut the Door, and there's a free parenting tip at the end that I think you're going to find very valuable. Okay, here's a story. When I started with Arbonne, I started because of the natural balancing cream. My mom had just told me, Martha, you need to do something about your skin. I was a let the water wash over me in the shower kind of gal. So skincare was brand new to me, and it was kind of a shocker, to be honest, to spend money on it. Now, here's what I've learned about the Arbonne skincare. It is literally the Cadillac of the industry. It's Swiss skincare. It actually, we just had a test, and if you're interested in the origin of the test, let me know, that compared Arbonne with the leading department store brand and the leading home-based skincare brand, and Arbonne came out #1 in all categories. This is what I call the Mac Daddy of skincare. I know that it is because I actually have a dear client friend of mine who kind of dropped off the radar, and a few months ago, she contacted me and she said, Martha, I went to, and she named another very high-end skincare line, more expensive than Arbonne. And I said, that's okay. It's okay. And she said, no, you don't understand. I don't get anywhere near the results with that skincare line that I did with Arbonne, and I want to come back. She started using Arbonne products. Her daughter visited a couple months later and said, Mom, what are you doing to your skin? It looks fabulous. She said, I'm back with Arbonne. And her daughter said, I want to be back with Arbonne too. So I know from personal experience, story after story, that this is unbelievable skincare. What makes this skincare great? You know I have my cue cards. First of all, it's all about ingredients. A lot of ingredients that are out there in skincare are actually damaging to the skin, but they're cheap fillers, and it's difficult to include the ingredients that it takes to rebuild the skin. What Arbonne ingredients do is it's vitamins, minerals, nutrients for the skin. It rebuilds the health of the skin, and that is the look of youth. So I have folks say, Martha, I don't have time for all of those big skincare steps and some of those anti-aging lines. I timed it. 28 seconds. That's all I have to say about that. As well, when we talk about cost of skincare, yes, if you use better skincare, it's going to cost more. Here's the thing. If you use cheap and inexpensive skincare, then you're going to get cheap and inexpensive results. But I do want to deal with a paradigm, and I'm going to bust it. That's so fun. Here's the thing. On this 50% off sale, I ran some numbers. Guess what it would cost? 50 cents a day to use really high quality skincare on your skin. I had a friend one time say to me, Martha, you know why I use great quality skincare? You only get one face. That's all I have to say about that. One more thing. We have something called an ultimate facial. These are the steps of it. A salon out in California developed it and charges $150 for an ultimate facial. On the 50% off sale, if you ordered everything here, it would break down to $8.50 per facial. Now, I got to say something to you. 50 cents a day and $8.50 a facial. Look at that cue card. That's crazy. Now, I almost showed it to you. Here's your parenting tip. My teenagers are mortified that I have a YouTube account. It's been kind of fabulous. So look, think about this. Dear, make sure you're home at curfew, or Mommy's going to make another YouTube video. It's working for me. Use it if you want. Let me know if you want in on that next sale order. Happy holidays, and again, thanks so much.